biggest improvement over a year ago?
Honestly, I just feel like over the past offseason, I took the next step more, just learning the playbook, being able to know the whole defense, where all my teammates are around me going to be and where my help is. So, and then on top of that, just working on my press technique, trying to get that right as well with Coach Blue.
You seem like you're a lot more physical. Is that fair to say, and where did that come from?
Honestly, that's always been my game. Probably fell off a little bit last year just because I wasn't as comfortable. But now that I'm back comfortable, that's probably where it comes from.
We talked to Coach Blue last week, and he said that he kind of measures you guys' success in terms of how many turnovers you forced. How do you think that you guys have progressed throughout fall camp in that department?
Tremendously, honestly. Since I first came in my freshman year, this is probably the best camp we've had as a secondary as a whole. So I'm excited about our secondary this year. All of us, it's a lot of ballers out there. But
at the end of camp, I don't know who it was, someone shouted, "We made it." I mean, it's the end of camp, 18 days it's been. How do you feel just going into this next week of game prep?
Just ready to prep for the next game. Like you said, camp is over, so it lightens up the load, but that doesn't give us an excuse to, stop going hard every day. So now that the load is going to be lightened up, it should be even more of a reason for us to be perfect on a day-in, day-out basis. Just getting ready for Purdue.
Now, you guys have obviously gone up against the wide receivers, the tight ends every day, and there's been a lot of talk about the depth of that group. How do you think they're going to match up with week one going up against, someone who's at you guys who knows their every move?
I think they'll be fine. Just throughout camp, watching them progress as well, off-season work, everything, all that we put in together, I think they'll be great. We got a good receiver core, like you said, a lot of depth, a lot of fast guys, and just different type of body frames, so they'll be good.
Lindgren spoke on your growth this fall camp. What grade would you give yourself, and where do you want to see yourself continue to grow this season?
Honestly, I just want to make plays, contribute to the team. So that's all I can say. I just want to be able to contribute this year and make a lot of plays.
A lot of success from the secondary comes from up front. The more pressure they put on, the better you guys can play. What are you seeing up front from your guys?
From talking about the defensive line?
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to be good. We're going to have a good little pass rush. As always, they got bigger and stronger over the offseason as well. We got a couple new guys in. So the depth on the D-line, and it's going to be good.
There's also a decent amount of leadership and experience in the secondary as well. Is there anything that Rajon or Jaden, any of those guys have really taught you that you've taken throughout this, past spring ball into fall camp?
Yeah, Jaden, he brought me in since I came in as a freshman, so I've always looked up to him and his work ethic, the way he goes out here and competes every day and just leaves it all on the line for his brothers. And then Rajon, like you said, he's a baller, so what I take from him is just different tips because we have the same type body frame, so we really just compete with each other every day to get each other better.